So still considering what to do with them. So I know there's one particular fan over here for circulation, but then I am thinking they are very low speed. It only circulates the air from within, and to not be able to generate enough air to flow from top to down to the freezer. The whole concept and idea that I want to come up with is to get air flowing from the top to the down, get to the freezer side, and then pull over there. So the whole idea and the whole setup is going to be like this. I have very good fans that also extracts at the same time, so I'm going to use a combination of that. So two of them I decided, I marked here for one. I'm going to fix one at the top that will blow to this side. I'll block this level so it will flow from here and then come down. I'm going to have another one also down here. Yes, I'm going to cut here open down here. You see that mark over there? Yes, I'm going to cut it open so that it will link up with the freezer. So another fan is going to be here. So this one, the fan that's going to be here, is going to do the extraction. It's going to do rotation. It will pull the air that is within the free chamber to the freezer, and then pushes the air up in the freezer, and then the fan over here will also pull the air within the chamber. So the air is constantly going to be in circulation. That is the first idea I have thought about. Now I go on. I'm going to have a third fan because of the heater that I am going to use, and that one I'm going to mount it here, and then this will blow directly into my water for the humidity. It will blow, so the heat will blow from here directly down here. And let me show you what exactly I'm going to use. So let's go and check out the fans that I want to use. These are very good and powerful. Yes, this is one of the fans, but then unfortunately for me, I got them from the scrap yard, and in our local market over here in Ghana, and they are 48 volts rated, but then can also run on 24 volts depending on the speed that I want to get from the fans. Yes, I have several other fans, but I prefer using two of these fans in this incubator. I have more of them around. I have 3 or more fans around, and I'll be using 2 in this incubator. Yeah, here we go. I'm sure I left one in the fridge already. There are 3 of them, but I just need 2, which is very fine. The next thing is the heater that I'm going to use. This is a 500 watt air heater, and then what will make it air heater is the fan that is going to blow it, and I'm going to use the same fan to do the humidifier. So as this heat and the fan actually hits the water, at the same time it will give me the temperature for the entire incubator, and this will be mounted to a fan, also maybe a smaller 12 volt fan, and it appears I have all the things already. So this is exactly what I want to do. So over here I'm going to have the mini fan mounted. With this will directly be mounted underneath it, so I'm going to cut a hole through. So now the heat will be blown directly into the water, whilst the fan over here would extract the heat and then transfer it through to the freezer side where the hatchery, and then send it back to the freezer, and then it will be in circulation, because this is also be drawing air from inside and be blowing. That is how come I needed a second fan over here, so that I can have a very good circulation. The space in this incubator is very, very important to me. In the fridge, very, very important to me. I'm going to dismantle this whole thing. I can see another fan over there, but what I can say is that if I am to use these fans, considering their speed, I might have to use them for circulation, depending on how the air flows. I might use this one for the free side, and this one will still circulate in the hatcher where I'll be doing the hatching. Nevertheless, I know it's going to work no matter what. The most important thing is the results, how good the air circulates together with the temperature, because I still maintain that I would get the best temperature, the best humidity maintained even when I open the fridge or the freezer down. I shouldn't lose much humidity or temperature. I know there are bulbs already in this fridge, but I'm not going to use the bulbs that are in here. I'm going to dismantle everything that is here. As you can see, we have two bulbs, and they generate heat a lot also. But then I am not considering using. If I'm going to use this light, they are only going to be for vision. That when I open the fridge or the incubator, I'll be able to see everything that is inside in the night. If I don't want to carry any flashlight, yes, then I can see through. I'm only considering not even cutting here this whole place and then putting a transparent glass whereby I can see the eggs. I might not necessarily do that, but that when that becomes very necessary, I will consider that. But then on the hatching side, I can remove this whole board here, that is the front panel, and then I can recreate the whole thing and then put a glass over here. At the same time, I'm still considering fixing almost everything here, being the temperature controller. If I'm going to use timers, I'm going to use one complete controller that will control the turning of the motor left and right, the humidity, the temperature and everything. If I'm going to use a similar thing like that, then I don't even have to destroy whatever I have here. Yes, I don't have to destroy whatever I have here. But then what I will say is that I still want to maintain it and make it nice. Otherwise, I have to remove this whole panel from there and fit in a grass over there for visibility of the egg. So I might have to cut the whole thing off and remove this side so that I can have access to what I'm doing. This usually used to be the ice breaker side, where when you break ice or you break ice and fetch water, the ice breaker switch is still working. Everything is still very correct.